Hi, y'all. Yesterday I posted on Facebook a statement to whomever it concerns, and that statement is, some folks are sucking you dry because you're handing them the straws. Yes, I have been there, handing out my fair share of straws. And what did I get back with some people, from some people? Continued disrespect, lack of appreciation. They were pretty much and are pretty much ingrates. So I had to reach levels that it was time to extricate myself from their particular spaces. And I understand that in workplaces that's not always possible. But what you can do with those workplace folks who are full of shit and have proven to be so at length is to modify how you engage with them and involve yourselves with them. You heard the saying, feed some folks with long-handled spoons. Yes. So I had a particular guy that I had to do business with for years. He claims to be a Christian. I think he was once a deacon. And he quotes scriptures to me. He has done so on more than several occasions. But I see no resemblance of the so-called Christ as his Lord and Savior in his disposition. And I have told him that. And he has on occasion gotten offended at me for putting him on Front Street about his obvious contradictory conduct, not in adherence to the Bible that he quotes from. People kill me sometimes, be wrong and goddamn got an attitude for being called out on their bullshit behavior. Wrong and mad. But some folks are operating with pea brains, so what can you expect? And the hopeful situation is that not everybody's going to stay in pea brain status. Some folks are going to remove themselves and gather some sense about where they are positioned and come out like some of us who were once in that category ourselves. However, that does not mean that we have to keep on putting up with the disrespect and the lack of appreciation and the folks who have proven to us that they are just, for the most part, ingrates. So we have to reach levels where we just give zero fucks about continuing to engage with the nonsense, the foolishness, the low wattage, low frequency energy people who want to be in the bum arenas relative to how they manifest. So it is our responsibility to evaluate and to get the hell out of their spaces, because it really ain't worth it. Yes. So this particular person that I was doing business with, like I said, I extended all the branches. I used humor with him. I was tolerant and patient, really in overtime status, and to no avail for the most part. Every now and then he would adjust his attitude and act like he had some damn sense, but overall, he stayed full of shit when it was time to deal with me. So the last time I saw him, I said to him, if you keep toying with me, the universe is going to kick your ass. And that's all I said and walked the fuck away. And so it's going to be manifesting in that regard towards him even as I speak. Because people, the universe governs when to administer justice. James Brown has a song, Payback. And there's a saying that I've heard many times, payback is a bitch. So some people out here who are fucking with us for no justifiable reason because we're not fucking with them, they're not afraid of the universal backlashes and paybacks. They don't realize, they don't recognize that it sure is a true transaction. So what's going to happen is they're going to be given understandings that the universe does exact justice. And some of them are going to be so unpleasantly surprised that they do get deliveries of justice from the universal movements. I have a friend of mine who has a stepmother who years ago, when my friend's father passed away, the stepmother financially ripped off some of the other family members. And she took care of my friend when my friend was a young girl. And so my friend is now taking care of her. despite the fact that the woman ripped off the family and the woman is just, for the most part, an ungrateful heifer. But my friend feels an obligation to take care of the woman because the woman took care of her. But my friend, for the most part, has no love for this woman. She's just doing it out of obligation. So what I want to share in that regard, what she shared with me, is that karma has really come to the doorstep of her stepmother, because now she has Alzheimer's and pretty much is unaware of her surroundings, and she is at the advanced stages, and she's now in a home. And I asked my friend, I said, do you think that has anything to do with how she mistreated the family members when your father passed away? And she said, absolutely. So, karma is not always rapid. It's not always swift, but it's sure. And it will arrive sooner or later. And for some folks, it'll be too late for them to live any kind of fruitful lives because of what they have done in regard to their treatment of others. So, again, that particular man that I have done business with, for the most part, I give 0 fucks, because he has had me reach that level, because I have extended numerous olive branches to him. And what did he do? He crushed them. So, whatever the fuck happens to him, hey, universe, do your thing. I am not extending a goddamn thing to him anymore other than the bare minimum, and that won't be for long. So as I speak right now, the universe is exacting justice in his life. I told him last time I saw him, if you don't stop toying with me, the universe is going to kick your ass. And those words will not return void. They shall accomplish what they set out to do. Yes, I said it. It's in the atmosphere. It shall manifest, no doubt about it, with sure certainty. Yes, I told another guy, if you don't man up, the universe is going to kick your ass. So we are approaching the full moon next week, so maybe that's why I'm in this particular mindset and heart set about these last couple of videos I've done. It is past time for some people to escape from the disrespectful zones that you have let yourselves be captivated in. It is time to unlatch the hooks and get the hell out of Dodge. Thank y'all for listening. Bye now.